pleased to meet you. I'm the Kiteman. I'm not sure where I got that name from or who gave it to me, but it makes sense. I'm a man, and I have a kite for a head. And I like to sit on this bench. I also seem to have this red balloon that kind of follows me everywhere. I don't remember who gave it to me, where I got it from, or if I even blew it up. But it's almost like a friend for me. Something that I always hold on to in this bright yellow void. But I would like to ask, how's your day going? And I know I can't talk back or, say anything back, but still, I want you to tell me how your day's going. And if it's a bad day or a good day, just know that things can always get better. Like a sunset. A sunset always comes and a sunset always goes. There's always bad days with good and always good days with bad. I want to talk about feeling alone with yourself. There's a bad connotation with feeling alone or being alone. But it really depends on how you look at it. Feeling alone can be the most creative and fulfilling time someone has. It lets a person relax. And while we are humans and we're social animals, sometimes we need breaks from other humans. And that's okay. Being alone can be sad, it can be happy, it could be peaceful, it could be scary. It could be all those things just under that one word. And that's why I think it's amazing. It's not a bad thing. It just depends on how you look at it. For myself, when I'm alone, sometimes I feel amazing. And I feel like I can let myself be myself. And at times I look at my balloon, and the balloon looks back. And I can feel like a balloon myself. Only broken, without air inside. But just like your day, there's always good and bad. Nothing's always bad and nothing's always good. And as much as I talk about this, you're all human. And sometimes, no matter how much you try to see the good in something, it just doesn't get through. I always try to see myself as a glass half full kind of person, or try to think about things as a half glass full. But sometimes it's impossible. It's not always good to be a pessimist. I've done things in my life where I was excited to do things, but for some reason in my brain, you just kind of tell yourself that it's not going to be good. And sometimes those pessimistic thoughts were true, but a lot of times it stopped me from doing things that I want to do. It's scary because you don't want to look stupid. You don't want to look dumb. You're sitting inside your own head, you know? And sometimes your head just likes to tell you bad things, almost like it forgets whose team it's on. And that's okay. We're not always going to be perfect. And sometimes we're going to look at something and say, ugh, this is terrible, or ugh, this sucks. I don't want to do this. But that's okay. As long as you know that sometimes you have to look at it in a half glass full kind of way. And for me, I'm not sure if I have a brain. I mean, I'm a kite man after all. But Still, I think if it can make you feel comforted, we have similar experiences, and that you're not alone with how you may think about something or how you may see the world. I would like to share a song with you. I seem to like this song so much because it's such a mix between emotions. Kind of gives you that sad, alone undertone, while the melody can almost feel thrilling. It's not too sad and it's not too happy. It almost feels like you're recounting a memory, or you're trying to fix something you did.
Take me out tonight and send me on my way. I'll have a little too much. And I'll take your absent words as a sign you were always there. I can hear you now, I can hear you now. So pour me another drink right before I fall asleep. And tomorrow I won't wake up. I'll fly away just like a dove. And how many times does it take till we all completely break? I've been thinking about the low road, and if anybody knows, was my peace of mind, where's those 5 years? I want them back. Why do I always feel this way? So pour me another drink right before I fall asleep. And tomorrow I won't wake up. I'll fly away just like a dove. Translucent mind, I need more time to let you go out on your own.
And while this void may seem alone, the one thing I'm really happy about is the constant sunset. I get to see this beautiful sun painting this room yellow, and it's beautiful. Now, don't look back, it would only make things worse. Now, I want to say this before I part. Embrace your loneliness. Embrace the time you have with yourself. And don't ever feel like just because you don't have a person next to you, or a person to love, or a person to hold, a person to kiss, a person to lay next to, doesn't make you any less of a person. You mean the world. We're all technically a part of the world. We may be small humans, and we may look minuscule in this galaxy that we live in. And I know that it's funny coming from me, because I live in a yellow void. But from what I know, just know that if that thought of ever not feeling like you're enough because you don't have another person ever comes and crosses your mind, just know that it's not true. Embrace your loneliness and love yourself before you love anybody else. Because when the time comes, that's all that really matters. Now, even if I said something that made you worry, please don't. I'm only a kite man, and I'm lost in this warm yellow void. And up until now, I haven't had a name for this red balloon that I keep by my side. But I think the red balloon's name